All right, let's check this video out. Here is a video of a single mom. So let's check it out. I haven't watched it, so hopefully it's good.
I finally went on my first date for 2025. We met on Hinge. I finally went on my first date for 2025. We met on Hinge. We kind of hit it off talking about psychology, which is one of my special interests. And then we took it off app to schedule a date for Friday. He was like, "Are you adventurous?" Well, it really depends what we're talking about. He's like, "I don't like dinner dates, and because you live so close to the lake, why don't we meet at the lake, have a campfire, roast some marshmallows, and just talk?" That sounds like it's straight out of a true crime documentary. I'm not even paranoid, but that feels very unsafe. And he asked me, "Do you have a lot of bad experiences?" No, but I'm not gonna start now. So he kind of got the hint. He was like, "Okay, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best first date idea." So he scheduled a reservation at a restaurant near me, and we met up on Friday. The conversation flowed. It was very comfortable. There are a lot of things that I like about him. One thing that he made very, very clear was the physical part of a relationship is very important to him, which I agree with. However, it's not usually a conversation that needs to be brought up on the first date. Kind of made it feel off. It was the normal, like, "Yes, it was a good time. Love to see you again." And then the next day, he's like, "I don't have kids. Let's get together tonight." And I'm like, "What did you have in mind?" And he goes, "Well, I don't think you're going to like my ideas." Well, you don't know until you tell me. And he's like, "Well, we could meet at my house and have dessert and go in the hot tub. We could stargaze outside, or we could go to the lake and have a campfire." And I'm like, "Oh, you don't understand that we don't have the rapport yet. The safety, the trust, it's not there." And it just wasn't clicking for the guy. Even though I was continually saying, "I want to meet in a public place," he wasn't getting it. And so cut it off right then and there. Not willing to pursue anything else with the guy. And yeah, it was just kind of a bummer. So stay safe, ladies. Don't get murdered. I finally went on my first date for
The whole "don't get murdered" thing is, I here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Um, I'm not saying that it is wrong for her to be cautious. No, I'm not saying that. It is fine. It's perfectly reasonable to be cautious. I agree. To be cautious, to have boundaries, have whatever. 100% agree. But here is the thing that I think a lot of women don't process. They put all the pressure on men. All the pressure on men. Because here's the thing. She put down his ideas, which I'm not saying that it's not wrong that she put him down because, yes, second date, go to his house. Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that I disagree with her being cautious. Yo, Taurus, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I understand both sides. I'm not saying that. But here's the issue I have with how women go about dating nowadays. They put all the pressure on men to make the relationship work, to make the process of dating work. And they don't understand that there's a whole lot of pressure. There's a whole lot of pressure. I think at the end of the day, men feel that if I'm investing, I want something out of it. Now, I agree, men paying for dates should not, and does not guarantee him your body. I agree. But honestly, on the same token, dating men should not guarantee you his wallet. So this is the thing where I wish that, and it's not going to happen. This is like, what you want to be, but what is that actually women, they should actually pay for dates. So you don't have that, you don't have that stigma because honestly, men wouldn't be invested. You should plan dates out. You expect him to plan the dates. You expect these things. So a lot of men say, if I'm putting in the effort, the money, I want something out of it. I want something to happen. And a lot of men want, yes, they want sex, but they also want like it's going somewhere. Where you know what, I am not just here giving, I'm receiving. Because my personal opinion, men in general are not enjoying the dating process. Men don't enjoy having to figure out where to take her, push the conversation along, pay for the dates. Men aren't enjoying it. So that's the thing where if women take that pressure off of men, the ball's in her court. The ball's in her court. But women don't want to do that. So they don't understand that, you know what? That's how the process of men's mind work. You don't want to take up the lead. You expect him to. But when he does it, you don't like it. So really, it's like, I don't know. This is why dating is failing. Because here's the thing. He sees you as a single mom. You're not some, young virgin, some innocent young woman. So men see a single mom. You've already given it out to a man. So a lot of times they see that sex should be on the table. And this is the thing where I'm a big supporter of. Her first date should have been a coffee date. She should have checked his vibe then. Should have been a coffee date, low investment date. Second date should have been another maybe low investment date. So, or she should have planned it out. But let's break it down. Let's listen to it one more time and let's see if I could think of anything else.
2025. We met on Hinge. We kind of hit it off talking about psychology, which is one of my special interests. And then we took it off app to skip.
I didn't think about that. Psychology is a red flag when mentioned in the first 3 minutes of the conversation. That's interesting. That's interesting. No, yeah, I think I'm not saying she doesn't have valid points. But what I am saying is that a lot of women don't understand how men go about things. I'm not saying that he was right. I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying that understand that in general, men feel like they're investing in a woman. Already, off the bat, first date. You're paying for the date. You're picking the date. It's already an investment. It's money out of the pocket. It's effort used, time used. So it's an investment. Well, as investment go, you want to pay off. Whatever it is, right? A relationship, a second date, some sex. Men want some payoff. I don't know why women don't take away that idea of investment. So I don't know.
Schedule a date for Friday. He was like, "Are you adventurous?" Well, it really depends what we're talking about. He's like, "I don't like dinner dates, and because you live so close to the lake, why don't we meet at the lake, have a campfire, roast some marshmallows, and just talk?" That sounds like it's straight out of a true crime documentary. Like, I'm not even paranoid, but that feels very unsafe. And
I'm on the fence with this, right? I said this. I agree. Women should be cautious. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I should feel because I agree, man. Women should be cautious. It's just that women already, you're already on the foot that you think men are dangerous. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not saying she's wrong. Because men have been dangerous. Men can be dangerous. It's just, I don't know. It just kind of rubs me in a wrong way that she's automatically, oh, I know being alone with you is dangerous. I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I don't. It's not like I don't. It's not like I don't agree, but it's like I don't know because it's just you already have preconception of the man. It's an excuse. Those are great plans. She just don't want to have a good time and give up easy. You know what? That's the thing where that's why I kind of feel like that from the men's side. We want to be in an environment that where we can show our personality. It's a bit different when you're out amongst a crowd or worried about moving around from A to B. I can see that. I can see that logic. Because here's the thing, right? I go about this where yes, I don't disagree that men can and have been dangerous. But I go about this that, you know what? I believe, personal opinion, most men aren't. Now, I'm not saying there's data about it, or you know, I'm not necessarily, but I view most men are not dangerous. But I'm not a woman, so I'm not dating as a woman. But I s- I view men as, most men are they are protectors. They care. It's just that the bad men outshine the good men. So that's why I go about is like, that's why I'm on the fence, right? I not like I don't see her point. It's just that off the bat, you just view men as dangerous. It's like so off putting. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing where a lot of men will view a single mother as, you know what, easy access. So should we just take on preconceived notions? You know, and you know what? Here's the, maybe this is gonna be controversial too, right? Just like Torres said, that's why he preferred her having her come over. Now, I'm not saying that, again. I'm not saying that this is his viewpoint or this is the type of man he was, but the type of man I would be is like, I would love a woman to come over to me. We could chill, we could eat, and just watch something chill. And I wouldn't even be thinking about sex. I wouldn't even be thinking about sex. But again, the bad men, or the men that women usually go on dates with, have ruined it where it's always about sex. So in women's mind, oh, this man always wants to have sex with me. In my opinion, good men, just personal opinion, we're not just about sex. We're about, I want to see, I'm investing in you. I want a relationship. Sex is usually one and done. If I mean, not usually, but that's usually that's the thought process. So I want an actual committed relationship out of this. So I'm not just inviting you over just to have sex. No, I'm inviting you over so we could, yes, talk, be more comfortable, talk to each other, get to know each other, and while we're enjoying some food, watching some, movies or whatever. So that's what I was thinking about. But
Asked me, do you have a lot of bad experiences? No, but I'm not gonna start now. So he kind of got the hint. He was like, okay, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best first date idea. So he scheduled a reservation at a restaurant near me, and we met up on Friday. The conversation flowed. It was very comfortable. There are a lot of things that I like about him. One thing that he made very, very clear was the physical part of a relationship is very important to him, which I agree with. However, it's not usually a conversation that needs to be brought up on the first date. Kind of made it.
why? Why shouldn't it be brought up on the first date? This is a thing where the things that women find important, they will bring up quick. The things that men find important, he shouldn't bring it up. In my personal opinion, intimacy would be my most important thing. It's not the only important thing, but it would be the most important thing. It's like, yes, men want intimacy, and that is honestly, I've said this before, where women's careers, their accomplishments, their money means nothing. Why does it mean nothing? Because men don't benefit from it. It's not like she is asking him on dates and paying for it. No, he has to. He has to. Guess what? What do men care about? Women's youth, women's body, women's personality. Why their youth? Because their beauty, right? Their beauty, their body. It's what men get. What men will receive. It's what women give men. Their bodies. Women aren't giving men their money. Okay, so really, men don't care. Men don't care. So really, the things that are important to men are essentially that their personality, which is like what women present to men, their body and beauty. That's what men benefit from. So that's what men care about. And I think calling what men care about, what he's saying about his standards and preferences, a red flag. only shows how you are a red flag.
Feel off. It was the normal, like, yes, it was a good time, love to see you again. And then the next day, he's like, I don't have kids, let's get together tonight. And I'm like, what did you have in mind? And he goes, well, I don't think you're gonna like my ideas. Well, you don't know until you tell me. And he's like, well, we could.
He knew. Because you didn't like it before. You didn't like the intimate settings. And I'm not saying I don't understand that. But here's the thing. Take charge then. Plan for it. You should plan the date.
Meet at my house and have dessert and go in the hot tub. We could stargaze outside, or we could go to the lake and have a campfire. And I'm like, oh, you don't understand that we don't have the rapport yet. The safety, the trust, it's not there. And it just wasn't clicking for the guy. Even though I was continually saying, I want to meet in a public place, he wasn't getting it. And so cut it off right then and there. Not willing to pursue anything else with the guy. And yeah, it was just kind of a bummer. So stay safe, ladies. Don't get murdered.
That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. That really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It's hard because, again, it's not that I don't understand women's safety. It really, but it's like, it's just, it really rubs me the wrong way. Because it's a preconceived notion that men will murder you. It's like, no. It's just so, I'm so, I don't know. God, it's really hard to get my mind around that because again, you pretty much say men are dangerous off the bat. And it's not like I don't disagree that men have the propensity to be dangerous or that women haven't experienced dangerous men. But it's like she talks like all men are dangerous. That's what I'm gauging. That's what I'm interpreting. Now it's my own interpretation because just like it's from beginning to end, it's about men are dangerous. Then why even date men? Why even date? It's just I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. No, yeah, yeah. This is yeah, exactly. I mean, this is why I think that too. He did express his wants and needs, and here's the thing: where, like I said, I think women should just take the ball. Right? I mean, just how about women playing? I think things would be for women like this. Change it. Things will go her way more if she just, she picks dates, she pays for dates, she'll take the lead. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one?